Hello and welcome back to another certified OGCF video. In today's video we have a very beautiful day ahead of us because today we're actually doing something that we planned to do for a very long time. Actually want to do it last year.
2 years or?
A very certain car kind of blew up last year, so we had to postpone it a little bit. But yeah, anyway, here is Europe's fastest twin turbo Lamborghini and also Europe's fastest
twin turbo
So, this is it. Urle's finished twin-turbo Lamborghini Huracan Performante. 4 years of building and well over $1 million went into this car, which is absolutely insane. Anyway, here's a quick rundown of the spec list of this wonderful piece of machinery. Heart of this car is the Stage 5 V10 engine built by B-Tuning and RS engineers here in Germany, combined with a Stage 5 gearbox with Datsun 10-plate Pro Max and a full billet gear set and a nice wave tractive to hopefully put all this power down to the streets. For the nice turbinas, Urle went with GTX 35 turbos, which are included in the AMS turbo kit that this car has. The brain of this system is a Motec M142 with level 3 logging and boost sensors. This allows my wonderful friend Urle to run multi-map tune, including flex fuel and everything else. It also makes for some other goodies like rolling anti-lag, ethanol content display, map switch, and
Mr. Fullbauer. This car has actually been on the channel before previously. That was like 2 years ago. A lot of things have changed since these 2 years. Especially that we had like the engine has been removed like a million times ever since because it blew up. Actually, the last time while we filmed it, at the very end, we wanted to film a few outside shots and that was when the engine blew up.
Jetzt in dem Auto ist der Originalmotor und alle Originalteile. Also jetzt ist wieder back to the roots, alles vom Anfang drin.
But the engine is completely broken. Yeah. As you can see. Kind of looks like Urle has robbed Fort Knox and stole 2 gold barren and put them onto
Und auf jeden Fall so der.
Theoretically, it's pushing like 2,000 plus horsepower.
Was?
At first we tell who built the car actually. Now it's Dyno. And Severino from RS Engineers.
Ah, nice.
They did the final setup and now the car holds, does its horsepower because of very bad tuners before. Now the car works perfectly, everything is done.
The car has been built, by the way, for 4 years. 4 years until we come to this point.
Yeah.
And you don't want to know how much money you spent on it.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because recently, for example, the gearbox broke.
If you need a complete gearbox, it's like 200k.
Okay, passt.
We didn't have the gearbox the last time when we drove it. We put it in there and then, I don't know what happened, but irgendwas ist gekommen.
Ja, immer irgendeine kleine Scheiße.
Ja, meh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a funny story. Only has 3 engines. And they actually built all of these 3 engines they built perfectly fine for holding this amount of power. Once they got done building these 3 engines, that's why we couldn't film last year, because last year the car would have been ready. 3 engines were built. They found one very important screw, which they didn't know where it was missing from, so they had to dismantle all 3 engines again. Now they know where the screw was missing. It's back in the engine. All the screws are there. We're ready to roll today.
Yes.
Sounds like a cigarette boat from Miami. Anyway, we are at SSR Performance in Munich, and the first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna dyno run the twin turbo Lambo to see how much power it's pushing right now. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. Car is running on ethanol, so my eyes are burning a little bit, but it smells pretty good. Bro, honestly, don't quote me on that, but in my mind, Performante is the most beautiful Huracan ever created. I think it's cooler than the STO, especially in black. You can't tell me that this car doesn't look absolutely insane. Ich bin so nervös.
Ja.
Ich hoffe, es reißt damit. So this here is the dyno, by the way. Really high-tech dyno. 1 camera in each corner. They have microphones so that everything can be recorded in case they need it for later. Wind is gonna pour out at over 200 miles per hour out of this opening, so it's gonna be pretty tricky to record everything, but I'm determined to make it work for you guys. So this dyno is one of 2 in the world, and the other one in the world is Bugatti. So Bugatti uses it to test their cars. So yeah, this whole room here is only for the dyno. Airbox.
Da ist der, was da bin. Alter, da ist der Raum, wo es Luft ansaugt. Du kannst frisch anfangen zum Trinken.
Anyway, to see what all of this does, let's go to the dyno and let's put Urle's car onto the test to see if all of these instruments in here are doing their job properly. All right, car is ready, Urle is ready, dyno is, I hope, ready.
Jetzt haben sie meine Rückfahrkamera gestellt.
Pretty nervous now, a lot of trouble with this car over the last 4 years, but now it is supposed to work.
I'm relaxed.
Yeah.
10 minutes later, smoke everywhere.
So we can either watch from out here, which is gonna be very nice and quiet, or oh yeah, baby. All right, car is on the dyno. Car is warm. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Europe's fastest twin-turbo Huracan. This is also the world's most expensive dyno. Let's go. I have to say I'm a bit nervous now. We have to sit down a little bit because the wind in here is going to be insane. This is the lowest boost map. The car made 1,100 horsepower. Lowest boost map. It doesn't get lower than this. Was fahren wir dreimal auf, oder?
Dreimal am Aufwärts. Das war Map 0, das ist Dosendruck.
So, like we said, this was the lowest setting possible. We're gonna do like a middle one now, just to see if everything is still working, which is map number 3. It's gonna be a bit more now. I got goosebumps in my whole body. This is insane. 1,400 horsepower to the wheels on stage number 3, which means we're ready for stage number 5. Stage number 5 is pretty much the last stage this car can do. They have one more stage, which is stage number 6, but this would be with ethanol, and this would be way above 2,000 something horsepower. So like Ole already said, the guys that build these engines, they're driving like 2,500 horsepower on this setup. So stage number 5, it's gonna be interesting to see what it can do. So apparently the car had wheel spin actually, because at one point the all-wheel drive from the Lambo becomes rear drive. It's like 200 miles or 200 kilometers per hour.
Das ist einfach total durchgegangen, das ist einfach weg. Gottes Willen.
Herrlich. Alright, but we're not done yet. Ole also has some new flames. I love flames. So let's go. Let's make some fireworks. Hello and welcome back. A few hours later we made it back to Ole's headquarters. We came here because Ole has to fill up his Lambo really quick before we go and test it out on the lovely streets of Europe. Aus was für einem Grund auch immer hat der Ole nämlich einen geheimen Kanister voll mit ja, daheim stehen. Wie ist mal so hot als Lamborghini-Besitzer?
Schmeckt geil.
Es ist praktisch. Yeah, so we're filling the Lambo. In the meantime, I'm gonna give you a short little tour around. It's been a long time since we've been here for the last time. Ole's holy hall, still looking very clean. One thing about Ole, which I really have to say, he really looks after his things. Every time I come here, it's absolutely beautifully cleaned. Got a beautiful Evo 8 RS. You guys remember this car? It's the Banana Evo. And we have a C63. Maybe if you keep texting Ole, keep spamming him, maybe one day we can test the C63. I would love to test it. We nearly made it happen, but now he's not so sure anymore because this car hasn't been driven in like 4 years and kind of thinks that we're gonna break it. Yeah, I can understand. The car is absolutely beautiful. He bought it when the car was only worth around 80,000 euros. And it's like brand new in the inside, which is crazy because now these cars, they go for like 150, 160 easily. Good investment right there. If you guys want to invest your money properly, buy some old cars. Evo 8 RS, very beautiful. E92 M3, he also made a very good deal on this car. He bought the complete car for, I think it was like 30,000 euros. I know for you Americans it's not so cheap, but for us Europeans it's insanely cheap. Manual transmission, this basically is the twin car to my E90 because it's also supercharged. Same setup kind of as mine, a little bit less horsepower because this engine isn't built. Then another twin GT3 RS, Expo M5, and obviously good old $1 million Lamborghini Huracan. Wunderrote Vespa. I guess it's time to take the Lambo for a quick walk on the German Autobahn. Full?
80%.
Perfect.
Ist recht.
Perfect. So at this point you're probably thinking, we did the same thing like 2 years ago, but a lot has changed in these 2 years. Because the last time when we drove this car on the streets,
I was 10 kilogram less.
when it was a little bit lighter, but at the same time the Lamborghini had like 500 horsepower less than it has right now. Because last time the car made 1,500 on the dyno, and we drove on the street with 1,200, so not even a full stage. Now we're driving on the street with 1,700 horsepower,
Yeah.
so 500 horsepower more, which
Not the final lap, but nearly.
yeah, which is not even the final stage, but I think it should be still good for some fun. Außerdem ist furchtbar hier, bist du deppert. By the way, this is right now the lowest stage, but it still already gives you a lot of emotions and it's kind of making me a little bit nervous, but I think we should be good. Neue Reifen, was steht drauf?
Okay.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Honestly, I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. I thought after all of these modifications the car would be way worse to drive, but it kind of feels like a stock Huracan, but just with a little bit of boost on the back. I thought you're gonna hear the gearbox a lot, but you don't really hear it. And it's like the final stage of the gearbox. There's not anything more that you can do to the gearbox. The gearbox itself should last around like 2,000 horsepower, right? 2,500?
More, it's,
Yeah.
it's the maximum stage you
Yeah.
can buy.
I don't think that I will ever get used to being passenger in this car. It was already pretty bad last time we drove it, but I think today it's gonna get even worse. If you're sitting at home, you can basically imagine the worst roller coaster you've ever been on in your entire life. Maybe turn it up like 10 times and this is what this car feels like at stage number 1, or stage number 0 as it is right now.
0, yeah.
As a driver it's okay because you know what you're doing, but as a passenger you're not ready for it. Such a wave of emotion that just comes over you. It's so fast that your mind can't even comprehend what's going on. You don't... Your body is completely overwhelmed with what's going on as a passenger in this car. It's insane.
Und mal mit 2.
Zwei?
Es geht alles auf Benzin. Ja.
Was für Leistung fahren wir dann da?
1300 ungefähr.
Okay, so this is what we drove last time, kind of. A little bit... Alter, ohne Scheiß. This car is not normal. It feels like you're driving out in a spaceship, especially here driving through these small villages. Just imagine being like a farmer here on the countryside and seeing this thing drive past you. It's crazy. Get the fuck out! Ich glaube, ich will gar nicht mit der großen Stufe mitfahren. I have such sweaty hands right now, and it's not even like that bad. Like it can be even worse. We're still driving with normal regular fuel. We haven't switched to E85 yet. Stage 4. By the way, this car is making so much G-forces, it broke the G-meter. It doesn't show you anymore. Das ist nicht mal witzig, das ist einfach nur schlimm. Alter. We just had wheel spin and all 4 wheels at like 150. The problem with this car is that it pulls away from like you're giving gas at 150 and the car pulls like you're standing still in a normal car. It's insane. So first time, 1,700 horsepower.
Sind wir soweit?
AP rating.
Unsere Traktion hat uns geregelt.
Ich hab's gemerkt, Alter.
Das hat uns Leistung genommen.
Traction control kicked in, luckily, but it was still very, very bad. You know your car is serious when traction control kicks in at like 170 kilometers per hour and you have all-wheel drive. just see how this car is gonna be standing still in a second. I would like to talk with you guys and show my emotions, but I can't. It's just for me not possible. Wirklich. We started like 150 each time, and right now there was nearly 300. Uli was on the gas for like 3 seconds. That's how nice you can imagine this car to be. Very nice and very peaceful. Wir würden uns überholen? Unglaublich.
Jetzt gehen wir mal bei 200 Gas.
Wheel spin. Absolute wheel spin bei 200. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Mir ist so schlecht. I'm not even ashamed to say this. Dankeschön.
Bitte.
For now, I need a short break. And I'm gonna let Mani have the fun. And I know Mani is really happy about this because Mani can't wait to get in the car. Ja, viel Spaß dir, ohne Scheiß, mir ist schlecht.
Ja?
Ja, wirklich.
Geht's so gut?
So schlimm. I'm gonna chill here a little bit and watch everything from above so we can see what they're up to. I'm not even kidding, that was too much for me. The car is so incredibly fast. He didn't even go fully on the gas and the car was already at 300 plus kilometers per hour. I need a short break and then I'm gonna try it again later. For now, let's let Mani have the fun.
Ja, feiert's mir! Oh.
Das war 310.
Wirklich?
Das tragen wir auf, oder?
Gern. Mir ist schon
haben wir
krass.
2 gefahren.
2 erst?
2 Stufe 2.
Nein, Alter, was? Geht schon. Ja, feiert's mir! Boah.
Haben wir schon wieder das ESP-Regel gehabt.
Ja,
Deswegen hat er uns dann Leistung gemacht.
mir jetzt auch direkt das Kampfbein aussuchen. Jetzt kriegen wir es. Boah! Ja, Alter! Ja, Max! Boah! Alter, der Sound!
Genau 340.
Got a small crowd up here already. Oh, this car is insane. You hear it so far back already, accelerating. Flybys are absolutely insane. You smell the E85 up here on the bridge when the car passes by.
Jetzt eine Attacke!
Sogar mir ist es nicht ganz schlecht.
Ja!
Es ist so schlimm.
Das ist so arg! Ich hab einfach nur mehr geschrien.
Ich hab den Schreien kennen. I think it's very interesting that Mani and me, we have such different directions. Because Mani is the guy that screams all the time.
Yeah.
I can't scream. Even if I tried, I just don't get any air in my throat and everything just like tightens up so bad. We've been driving, or Will has been driving for 35 minutes to be exact, and the car is empty again.
Same gas station as last time.
Ja, ich hab's auch gesagt. Voll, Flashbacks. Yeah, we're gonna refill the Lambo and then it's getting dark, which means it's time for a few nice outside shots of the car. I think we deserve it after this very interesting ride along. I hope you guys have your earphones ready. Gonna see some fireworks in real life. Even the anti-lag got some upgrades since last time. Anti-lag is even more aggressive in map number 5, turns out, with more boost. But the car looks so good. Honestly, Performante is the nicer car than the STO in my opinion. Boah, das schaut aus, als war der Bruce Wayne höchstpersönlich da.
Und der Robin.
Ich hab einen Ultra-Tinnitus. Ich hab nur Piepsen im Ohr.
Ist laut.
Vollgas. Apparently this car is also rear-wheel drive if you wanted to, which makes it even more interesting for me now. ESP auf Sport.
Off.
Oder Sport. Das ist dein Auto.
Auto,
Wenn er dir
ja,
erklärt, wie du launcht.
Und Doxa.
Alles gut? Gut, dass wir nicht rausgefunden haben, wie man das
We tried our best, ladies and gentlemen. We tried it.
ESP aus.
Alright, well, if somebody knows how to launch the Huracan, please let us know for the next video.
In the comment section.
Anyway, yeah, very good day. Gratuliere.
Jawohl, alle.
Das
Geil.
Auto lebt noch.
Yes.
Alles richtig gemacht. Alles
Geil.
richtig gemacht. 4 years of building and the car
Yeah.
is finally done now. Europe's fastest twin turbo Huracan.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Ich möchte echt nochmal Danke sagen an Dyno und an Dyno. Die zwei haben das jetzt richtig gut hinbekommen. Das Auto läuft, das Auto funktioniert. Erstmalig. Und da ist er.
Alter, mich zart so, es ist so geil. Ja, machen noch einen geilen Edit und dann beschließen wir das Video, oder?
So machen wir es, genau.
Ja?
Nein, so.
Ja, so ungefähr, ja.
Genau.